Next concept is finding the square root of a complex number. Alright, so let's start with the complex number. Z is equal to x plus I1, right? So we know that here x and y both belong to the real numbers, and I denotes root of -1. Now our intention is to calculate the square root of this, right? So this is root of x plus iy is what we want to find. Let's try to assume that the answer comes in the complex format itself. This is a plus I times b, right? So let us try to get the value of a and get the value of b and put it back over here to get the answer. Okay, so just that before that, let's square both sides. So this is square root. When you square it just gets cancelled. So x plus iy is equal to, on the right side I have, this is a plus ib whole square, that is a square, plus I times b whole square is I square b square, but I square is -1 minus b square, then 2 into a into b, right? So this is plus I into 2ab. Right. This means when I compare the real and imaginary parts of both sides, I get the following. This implies, so equating real and imaginary parts of both sides. So what is a real quantity? Real quantity is this x, and a square minus b square is real. Okay, and in this case I have imaginary. Wherever I have a y part, that is imaginary. Okay, let us equate. This implies, so equating the real and imaginary parts indicates that the a square minus b square is x for us, and 2ab, 2 into a times 2 into a into b is the y, right? So now we have another possible substitution, that is, we already know something. We know that if you want to write a square plus b square, this can be actually written as, it's a square root of a square minus b square the whole square plus 4 times a square b square. ಅಂದ್ರೆ a square plus b square ಅನ್ನ ಈ ತರ ಕೂಡ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. Okay, which means if you want to calculate the a square plus b square, right, I can write this as, this is equal to, already you can see that on the left hand side, when I square this term and square this term, right, I am going to get what is this inside. Okay, ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದ್ರ square ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So that means I can write this is equal to square root of x squared plus y square the whole square. Simply square the a square minus b square whole square ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, y square ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, that is 2ab, right, square, right? I can write it in this fashion. Okay, we are going to use this later. Now if we try to solve the equation number, okay, I'll give the equation numbers. let's say we have equation number this as equation 1 and say this is equation number 2. Okay, now this means we can write the, upon solving we get this value. A is equal to, that is plus or minus under root magnitude of the z, that is a given complex number, plus x divided by 2. Okay, so also we get b is equal, we are solving for a and b, that is because I want to find the root of z, whatever we want a and we want b. Our intention is to calculate a and b, right? So now we are writing the equations directly. Okay, so this means b is equal to, once again, plus or minus square root of the magnitude of the given z minus x divided by 2. But x can be substituted from the given complex number as x, right? We know that what is x? X is equal to the real of the z, right? So therefore we finally write the value of a is equal to plus or minus square root of magnitude of z plus real value of the given z whole divided by 2. Okay, similarly the b is equal to plus or minus square root of magnitude of z minus x, so minus x is minus of real of z will be divided by 2. So using this you get a and b and then you write a solution, right? Therefore the root of this value, the root of x plus iy is written as a plus I times b, right? We have a small change now, right? To decide whether you are going to reuse a plus or minus part of b, right? You decide, you check the imaginary value first, right? So if the imaginary part of z is greater than 0, right, then you write a plus answer. Okay, that then root of z is equal to, right, you write the a as it is. A can be both plus and minus. Okay, then a plus I times b is the answer. At the same time, if the imaginary part of z is less than 0, then the root z is defined as a minus I times b. Okay, so we are going to use this concept to calculate the given square root of a complex number. Okay, now let's solve a problem. So first problem is find square root of 4 plus 3i. Okay, so let's say that let z is equal to 4 plus 3i. This implies I definitely need magnitude of z. Okay, so magnitude of z is equal to root of 4 square is 16 plus 9, so root 25 equals to 5. Okay, and we also note the real of z is equal to 4 and imaginary of z which is equal to 3, and this is greater than 0. So out of the two equations we are going to use the first equation. A plus ib format ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. I just have to find a and b separately. Okay, so this means this implies let's calculate the a part now. A part is nothing but plus or minus and the root, that is magnitude of z. Magnitude of z is 5, then plus the real of this, so this is 5 plus 4 whole divided by 2, right? So this is equal to 5 plus 4 is 9, so this is 3 divided by root 2 is the value of a. I have a plus or minus coming up, so b is equal to under root, this is 5 minus 4 by 2. 5 minus 4 is 1, so 1 by root, right? See the answer now, final answer, that is therefore root z is equal to, since imaginary part is there, your answer is plus or minus a plus ib. Okay, so plus or minus a plus ib. A is equal to 3 by root 2, this is plus I times 1 by root 2. So final answer could be plus or minus 1 by root 2 can be written outside, this is 3 plus I is the required answer. Okay, then next question. Doubt ಇದೆಯಮ್ಮ ಏನಾದರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಏನು ಅಂತ? So please solve one question. This is find the square root of or root of, okay, this is minus 5 plus 12i. Okay, so you say a is equal to 2 root 2 by root 2, correct? The root to root to cancel, it's just 2. Okay, that's correct. B is 3. So this means since the a plus, sorry, x plus iy formally, y is positive, that is imaginary part is positive, your answer should be plus or minus 2 plus I into 3. Okay, if at all illi sign negative ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, this is negative means illi minus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, 2 minus I3. Outside you have a bracket plus or minus adi idde irutte. Okay, this plus or minus will be there for every problem answer. Okay, we'll solve few more. Next one. Okay, this is z is equal to minus 8 minus 15i. Okay, find root z. So calculate a. A is equal to square root of magnitude of z, that is 17, then plus real part, that is 8 divided by 2. ಇದೆಷ್ಟು ಬಂತಮ್ಮ? This is 9. 3 by root ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿ, okay, 3 by root 2, and b is equal to same thing but 17 plus 8 by 2, correct? So 17 plus 8 is 25, root this is 5 by root 2, right? So you can see now the root z becomes equal to plus or minus the a value, that is 3 by root 2. See the imaginary part negative ಇದೆ, minus 15, sorry minus 15i, correct. So only minus ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus ಇರುತ್ತೆ. All right, I times 5 by root 2. So you can write plus or minus 1 by root 2 outside. This is 3 minus 5 times I. Are you okay? Next question. Find the square root of z is equal to 7 minus 24i. We get a is equal to square root of 32 by 2, right? So this is 16, root 16 equal to 4, right? Okay, correct answer. Next. Okay, b equal to 3. So our this implies root z is equal to plus or minus, right, a, that is 4. Since given number z has negative part of imaginary of z is negative, it is to be minus. Okay, clear. All right, next question. Z is equal to minus 6 plus 8i. Find the square root of number z is equal to, this is 15 minus 8i. Fine. A equal to 4, b equal to 1. So the answer should be the root z is equal to plus or minus, this is 4. Since the 8i is negative, this is minus I. Okay, right. Then next question. Z is equal to minus 3 minus 4i. A is 1, b is equal to, b is 2. So root z is equal to plus or minus, this is 1 minus 2i, correct. Okay, right. Now let's go to the next level of problems based on the same question. Either a repeated question from one of the, I think CET paper, right? Okay, find the root of, if z is equal to, this is x plus root of minus x to the 4 yes, minus x to the 4 minus x square minus 1. If z is equal to this, then root z is what? Root z equal to the ನಾಲ್ಕು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Fine. Okay, please try same approach. Try to make sure that this z is a complex number. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, right? So that should be done first, right? So make sure that this z becomes a complex number, then only I'll be able to solve this. Okay. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. So See, if this z is complex, then I can apply our method to find the square root, correct? So let's make it complex now. See, there is a, I can write z as x plus ಈ root ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ I'll take a minus 1 outside. Minus 1 into, see this is x to the power 4. ಅದೆಲ್ಲದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ minus ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? x to the 4 plus x square plus 1. Right? This means what now? What is this root of minus 1? Root of minus 1 is I. So this is equal to now x plus I times root of x to the 4 plus x square plus 1. Correct? So you see, this is your real of z, and this part is imaginary of z. Right, now we can apply the formula, right? So if you want to find a square root, I need to find, right, the values, right? Values of a b find ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, correct? So this means I can write this. So real of z is equal to x, imaginary of z is equal to root of x to the 4 plus x square plus 1. Okay, now what is magnitude of z? Magnitude of z is equal to square root of real part into square ಬರೀಬೇಕು, so that is x square. Okay, and square of the imaginary part is nothing but root cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So this is plus x to the 4 plus x square plus 1. Right, so this is equal to, we can simplify. This is x to the 4 first ಬರೀತೀನಿ plus 2 times x square plus 1. Correct. So this means this is equal to, we can further simplify. This is equal to square root of x square plus 2 times x square into 1. So this is 1 whole square. Okay, so x to the 4 plus 2x square plus 1 is nothing but x square plus 1 the whole square. Root ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೀತೀನಿ, so the root and the power will cancel. So magnitude of this is x square plus 1. That's all. Okay, so ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ. Real of z ಇದೆ, imaginary of z ಇದೆ, right, which is actually greater than 0, we assume, right, and this part. Now you calculate the value of a and b. Real of z, imaginary of z, and magnitude of z can be used to calculate the values of a and b first. Okay, can you try that now? Okay. That's right. So a is equal to, magnitude is x square plus 1, then real of z is equal to x, so x square plus 1 plus x by 2 under root. Similarly, b is equal to x square plus 1 is the magnitude minus real part, that is x, whole divided by 2 under root. So therefore the required answer, the root z is equal to plus or minus root of x square plus 1 plus x by 2. Since the given term has positive this imaginary part, so root of x square plus 1 minus x by 2 is the final answer. Okay, fine. Okay, square root ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬರೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಡಿ ಮೈವರ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅದು ನಾಳೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ಇದು ಈಸಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋದು.